to take a goddamn nap, man. I can't even take no goddamn nap. Y'all better hit my cash up and make it clap, goddamn it. Didn't I just mention Donald Trump? Didn't I just say I was concerned that he might not live through a 4-year term? I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. I was feeling that real strong. I don't know, excuse me, strong. I was feeling strong. I don't know why that shit came over me today a couple of hours ago, goddamn it, but I was really feeling like they want to kill Donald Trump. They want to shoot him. When I was thinking about Donald Trump, I was thinking about Ronald Reagan. When that lone shooter came up and shot Ronald Reagan after he became president. Now he survived, shot him in the head. Thank you. Is that Lessa? Cause I don't, you know how people say I lied, I'm a scam artist and shit. I don't. Out of all the people, I don't know why the spirit brought that in here on me, and I felt that shit real strong today. Goddamn it, not strong, strong. No, he was bleeding. That's a lie. They didn't completely admit he was bleeding. You can see it. I just saw the goddamn video. That's not true. He grabbed his ear and he looked at his hand and then grabbed it again as he kept hearing the popping. They said that it clearly was not a serious attempt. I don't know where it was, goddamn it, but it clearly was not serious because it sounded like a small handgun. And it sounded like a firecracker. You just heard some popping, ain't true, and talking about Instagram, child. I don't know. It just came up on my phone. That's right, that dirty South Trap House. I could not. I couldn't believe. No, they said he was bleeding in the head, like right there. It must have just tore the skin on the, yeah, it did sound like a baby gun. It just like was popping, just like some little firecrackers. My mouth dropped. I said, I just did the live what an hour or so ago, and you can go back and listen. I think it was towards the end, so nobody can say I'm a liar. And I'm trying to take credit on making up shit. It's right there on the goddamn it live. I said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like a little clip, Jalen. Oh, that's a pretty name. Said they clipped his ear but missed his head. Yeah, Grace said yes, because it wasn't a serious attempt. Because if it was a serious attempt, they wouldn't have came in there and shooting him for a little bit of a distance, but they got close enough to oh, thank you, yes, well, it's right there on the audio, goddammit. Y'all can download it because you know how YouTube like to take my shit down and say I'm lying and I'm giving medical misinformation. Well, right after I said that shit, I said, I'm really worried about Trump and him. If he gets in there, I'm not sure he gonna, make it through that 4 years. Is he gonna, be alive? Because I today I started thinking about, I like Trump. I know, I wasn't taught to like him and be a Democrat and shit, but, I like his swag. And I rather have him over Biden. And them Democrats ain't no goddamn good. All these black folks love them Democrats and think they look out for them, but they don't. And I said, damn, I had been, yep, Demi, Antichrist pregame. I had been feeling that about Trump. I've been feeling it for a while now. I kept it to myself. But today, I don't know why, it hit me real hard. And something told me to say something. I said, I've been thinking about him being president, but I don't know about this because the energy has already put it out there. The witches have put it out there. The higher ups and behind the scenes, they make presidents. They pick presidents. So they may let him in office. But I'm concerned about how he was going to go out of there. Is you going to walk out of there like you walk in, or is he going to be in a cat? You know what? Forgive me, Lord. A high-ranking military honor style presidential casket. I'm wondering how they get that close to him. Yep, I seen I seen the symptoms predict that too, but I guess a lot of stuff they say, but see, that's not why. I feel things and I see things and I seen it. The past week when and he was here, I think in Atlanta, Trump and Biden, or I don't know, was it Biden here, but they just had some type of presidential debate or something, and it I wasn't worried about Biden. I was worried about Trump. I've been feeling this for a while. Just don't discuss everything I see and that I feel. But I'm so glad I said it today. What been on my mind, and I felt this fear on me about them killing him. If they don't do it before, their plan is to do it when he's in there. His first 4-year term to kill Trump. That's what, well, that's fine if you want to say predictive program, but everything doesn't happen that way. It's not an accident. If they're telling you and they're predicting it, it's because it's already solid. It's already a plan locked in place. So they are just telling you that is their job to do things to you and other people and to control you in the matrix. They have to tell you what they finna do to you. So if it's predicted, knowing that that means it's already a goddamn go, a goddamn green light. The paper done hit the pen and the shit already been signed into the creek. Kill this motherfucker. That's all that mean. Ain't predicting a goddamn thing. It's telling you what the fuck we done. And the future of it, we getting your mind ready and your mind open to the shit so that you see it as a goddamn prediction. So when we hit this motherfucker, you can say, oh, I saw the symptoms. Oh, I saw it on the cartoon. Wow, this shit happened like they said. Because they done already got the motherfucker decree signed and then got the message from the high up that control them cartoons and TV and shit. So you want to predict? Yeah, I that's how I look at this shit. It ain't like you looking at no prediction that they said gonna happen and oh, how they just put that together and do a cartoon? Because that means the shit is already done. The done. It's already a motherfucking done deal. It's a goddamn green light on the motherfucker that they damn doing the cartoon on, acting like it's for your motherfucking entertainment. It is for your motherfucking entertainment because most of y'all don't goddamn know a motherfucking thing anyway. So y'all look at the car. Oh, they just said that and they just predict that. They didn't predict a goddamn motherfucking thing. They put it out there to you like it's entertainment. Then people say, oh, it's just predictive. No, it's already set in motherfucking stone. That's what it is to you. It's a prediction that we might jam this motherfucker, put them in a predicament to be, goddamn it, fucked all the way up, goddamn it. Or as they said, unalived and shit. Yeah, it's just a predict. It just might, but no. They don't play with you like that. You playing with yourself because you don't fucking know the inside game, goddamn. That mean the shit already, goddamn it, done. Thank you, Demi. It's already written out, planned out, the year, the date, the who, what, when, where, and the motherfucking why. And if somebody get close enough and shoot their ass, that's some stage shit that they put somebody up there to that shit. You know, if Trump doing this shit, goddamn it, or he with it, or some other motherfuckers with it that made sure that somebody in the Secret Service let the motherfucker get close like that, then dive on them like you concerned. And but how did it get past the Secret Service for the attempt to be goddamn called they in this shit, goddamn it, that's why. Because it done already, the niggas fair game, goddamn it, because it's already been predictively programmed to your ass. So your mind, deeply embedded in your subconscious mind, your ass is already ready for the fuck shit. You ready for the fuckery, because you watching the cartoon, eating your, goddamn it, weed, goddamn it, gummies, and smoking or taking your fentanyl, goddamn, or snorting that goddamn powder and shit. You already conditioned to see the shit. See? Thank you. I love that Red Bone Star got it. Now they're gonna play it out on your ass. And then people gonna look around like, oh, how this just happened like a cartoon has said. Oh my goodness, this just popped up. Are you serious? Those are Illuminati minds and puppets that write them scripts for them goddamn it cartoon to lead your ass to come with me. Hail Mary in this motherfucker. Quick, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here? Nah! Ride or die. Y'all riding with the goddamn, oh, it's just predict that. Yeah, okay. I don't believe it was fake. If it was staged and it was a clone, I wouldn't have seen it. Because I know the difference. I can see a real dick. I can see a dick sold on. God damn it, I can see a real pussy on a woman. Or I can see if there was used to be a dick turned in a goddamn it transsexual in this bitch. I can see if something is a clone or it's not. I can see if it's been genetically altered. Don't play with me, honey. Go play with yourself and play with your goddamn toys, bitch. Because, you're trying to tell me that when him and there was a fake piece of blood throwed up there, that's your thing. You're not going to predictively program me, goddamn it, and put it in my mind and make me goddamn apologize and say, oh, you right. I didn't see that. I didn't feel that. That wasn't the real him. Yeah, you know, this one stage and set up the day, goddamn, this was, no. I said what the fuck I said. I stand by, I said him. I said they were going to kill him or attempt. It's real close. I felt that murderer spirit on that man. Real goddamn. It's on him. It's round him. Death round him. I didn't see that it pierced the veil. I didn't say that. But I said this here is on him. If he get up there 4 years, I don't know if he going to finish the 4 because I see it's on him. Goddamn it. It's circling right. You're not going to get me to say that's a clone. You're not going to get me to say that that's fake blood because I wouldn't have seen what I seen, heard what I heard, felt what I felt because it is possible this man may get elected, re-elected this time. And if he does, I am really concerned about his safety because if it happens between now and it happens after he is inaugurated and becomes president, that means that this was orchestrated by the same ones that he is protected by or pretend. Go back and look at the footage of JFK being assassinated. While the Secret Service was surrounding his car with Jackie O. Then you see, it's like the Secret Service got a message. And then the Secret Service fell back from the car, bagged away, leaving him what? Unprotected. And that is a job of the Secret Service to even put their own life on the line for the president. But they all pulled away. Seconds later, a lone gunman, they say, which is trained by the U.S. government. I believe it was more than one shooter. Shoot this man, a whole chunk of this man's head off, which means it's a high-power rifle, big bullets. Take shit apart. Tears matter apart. Creates antimatter. Take it off. Shoot him again. Jackie O is so traumatized. Her beautiful, fine ass husband, honey. Head blowed the fuck open and off. Pieces missing. And she has to see that shit in front of her all of a sudden. She's crawling out of the back. They let the motherfucker motorcade drive slow. Why is that? And back then, they did not predictively program you. They didn't give you the foreplay with a little bit of grease on it and stick the head in and just let the head pause so you can breathe for a minute to get ready for the big dick. You see what I'm saying? So, you really think a stranger did that? A lone gunman who was military trained, who was government trained, who was a sniper. That That is somebody that has been trained to hit you from a way across the grassy knoll from a goddamn building. You think that's just a shooter? No. That is somebody that's been trained for years that deals with velocity of bullets and velocity of wind. The movement of wind, which affects the direction or the way the bullet flows to make sure it hits, unless they were using other technology we didn't know about, like a dum-dum bullet that is controlled by tracker on a satellite. See, so he wasn't gonna miss. That's why he got hit from two directions. What you say? Anna Malik. No, she wasn't. The Secret Service agent sitting in the front seat reached back and shot JFK. Then he was shot from the back. I don't know. But I also know he was shot by a sniper. It is possible because the vice president was also a part of setting up the assassination so that he could become the president. And I don't know if his mistress is still alive because she's very old. The vice president for JFK, was it Lyndon B. Johnson? Correct me if I'm wrong. He helped set up the assassination because he wanted to become president. His lover, that was his mistress, he discussed it with her and he discussed it with others in front of her. She might be alive, but if she's not, you can see her speaking on YouTube. And she had a son by him and it was hidden. And she said he took care of him, but he didn't want the public to know. What about Project 225? I don't know. I'm getting into whatever's on my mind to get into on my show. I don't let people put information in here to send me back and forth where they want me to go. If it's not planned and you didn't have to give a donation for me to go in a certain area on a certain topic, I'm not going to do it. Y'all know that. Hit my cash out, make it clap. What you say? Shamar. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. D Valley, you was a baby witch. You a newbie in the arts. Oh, child, I don't know what the hell y'all goddamn talking about in here. Shamar. Oh, what do you want to talk about, Shamar? If you want to go live together, what do you want to talk about? Or you can email it to me and tell me. Thank you, Don Valley. There's footage. So where's the footage so we can see it of Jackie O shooting her husband? Because I never seen it. Yeah, they fuck with you. You know, they always do that, Belinda. Fuck with my views. I'm used to it, honey. But the more y'all put comments, the more y'all click like and click share. I don't care if it's just sharing to your community forum or wherever you want to share it. If you want to take some of my audio in the video and you want to chop it and screw it. You want to put it on Instagram. You want to put it on TikTok. Anywhere where it can be seen, because people tell me my old videos keep going viral and my readings are on TikTok and Facebook and other places and Instagram. So I don't mind. And if you want to put it up on Instagram, tag me. TikTok, tag me. So that if you click like and you share on YouTube, it still helps to put it up in the algorithms and it'll come up in people's suggestion, even though they're trying to suppress me. But said this is playing on all the news outlets and Tria. That's why it blew my mind. And your ass messy, Tria. You're messy. You know that? Because you've been checking on me and asking me was I coming back. And I had not planned to come this week because I'm trying to fill all these orders and, get stuff together and clean up. And so I won't have all these backed up orders and people patiently waiting. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all so much for patiently waiting. And I hope it's worth the wait when you get your products, when you get your necklaces. If you did not get the download, protection download, you get it. And I may do another one for you. And oh, I forgot to mention, I have the water numbers. I haven't done the audio. I will see when Mina has time to do it for you to take those numbers and put it on your water, and you put it on your two arms. You can even, put it in a bracelet, or tape on a bracelet or a watch, something that might not be working, so you got a watch on one hand, your bracelet on your other. When you're looking at this, well, I'll give you the details of what to do and how to do this, and you drink it, and you can just keep, like one of my clients was asking me, well, when the water bottle gets empty, what do I do? I said, you can do two things. You can untape the number on there and tape it on a new water bottle, or you can have a bigger jug of water at home with the label on it and what it's for, the label of the number, the label of the word, whatever it is, number and the word, and you just keep refilling that bottle if you want, or just getting a new one, but you got to retape it or rewrite it. It's up to you. There's a donation for that, so you can either email me and I give it to you, and you do a donation, I give it to you. Or if you want to wait for the audio, that's fine. I think it's wonderful because you're teaching yourself how to work with these things and do these things. Let me see, did I miss anything? Anybody said? I wasn't looking at the chat. You said I was watching a video from you and your mom back in the day talking about how old men like they backs blown. You know what? Was they gay or straight? Because, straight niggas don't like that goddamn shit. How much for a question about? It depends on the question, because I usually don't do, well, it was 15 minutes, but you have to email me and tell me the question to see if it's something I can take time to delve into. To see, but the price for one question is the same. Did I please don't tell me that I said all old men like they back blown out, cause I know I didn't goddamn say no shit like that, cause oh boy. You say intellectual properties. Yes, your video. Let's see if I thank you. So y'all can share it, since they keep trying to do this to me. I'm trying to get rid of me again. I'm saying I did something wrong when I know that I didn't. I said, no, she wasn't the Secret Service agent sitting in the front seat, reached back. I mean, if somebody said it's a video showing her shoot him. So, I mean, and we know with technology, you can alter video. You can make somebody look like they're doing something they're not doing. So if you have it and you can prove that it is somebody authentic, verified, that's the day that he was shot, that she did it, I want to see it. Yes. And a whole bunch of people just died. Children, I don't know what happened. Children at some school. All these things I have said come out about these landslides and these earthquakes and these storms and the attacks. Another police got shot. Did y'all see that the other day? The man went into a Caesar's Pizza. Did y'all see that shit? It was all over the news. He had ordered a pizza, and then he said he didn't like the pizza. Pistol whooped the employee, I think, and beat him up real bad. They called the police. The police chased him and called other police for backup. And he murdered one of the police, I think, when he was at the red light or something. Did y'all see that shit? How I told y'all more of that was going to happen, and more of these people with mental problems and drug problems and PTSD from military, ex-military, snapping. A lot of these younger people that are gang members, as well as drug users, drug dealers, this whole generation here. A lot of people in this generation, and the way they teaching in these rappers and raptrists, Sexy Red and that other one telling them to eat garbage out of man booty and all this kind of shit. This is who they listening to. This is who they following. So men ain't got to chase them. They got them chasing these mans, goddamn it. They getting niggas, they phone numbers. They fucking niggas in the ass with strap on like they goddamn ain't the bitch, like the niggas the goddamn bitch. I mean, this shit is totally turned backwards and upside down. It's a reprobate younger generation, of children. Ignorant as mind just gone. And chemically induced and altered children, everything they eat is full of chemicals. They're eating superfood, super strains of Franken food, and won't now, me, I. Who gonna get the best likes? Okay, I'm gonna jump on this person. Okay, we're gonna loot this store. We're gonna steal this shit out of there. I'm gonna upload so I can get a whole bunch of likes. It's right now. Instacart, Instagram, everything is instant. That's what they want. Without study, without discipline, without intestinal fortitude, without honor, without integrity, and you just trade sex for everything. You just eat the garbage out of a nigga ass. Eat the booty like groceries. Which it ain't groceries once it get back there. It's groceries when it go in your mouth. It's garbage in a dump site once it come out your ass. Anything in your ass, and this is what these women are doing, and they look up to this shit. That these are they goddamn role models. So see, you can't trust them. You got to Dr. Ruth was almost 100 years old. Um, you can't trust them. You got to really be on, you know, cause you don't know. And you know what pisses me off so bad? How I told y'all all this reckless shit was gonna be more and more and more. I hate this bitch. I hope they catch this bitch real soon and she get a lot of time because she has done violent shit like that and got away with it. That lady that came up there and shot that woman up there at that church's chicken, goddammit. Shot her about an order, but this other lady said about 20 years ago, she stabbed her while she was pregnant and she acted like she was being nice. And the lady didn't know her. She was at the baby daddy house. She said, but she was no longer fucking or dating or involved with the baby daddy. Said she believed the baby daddy set her up and had this same lady that shot and murdered that woman at Church's Chicken that was employed at Church's Chicken the other day. Said she believed the baby daddy set it up because he watched it. The lady just came up, just hit her, like started an argument, and next thing you know, the lady started stabbing her while she was pregnant. And the stab, she said, but I beat her ass real good though before she stabbed me. So she said, oh, I beat her real good. So but then she started stabbing her and said I guess I don't know if the twisting or turning of her body caused the umbilical cord to wrap around her son's neck and start choking her son. They had to rush her to the hospital. She had to get an emergency C-section to save the life of her son. And the judge only gave this bitch 3 years. Now she ain't no telling how many other crimes she's committed and gotten away with. And she goes to the Church Chicken, order some chicken. See, that makes me wonder, is the chicken a cover? Was it some nigga or was you paid to do that shit? Was it some other shit you shot that lady about? Because I mean that's your MO. That's what the lady said you did 20 years ago. And the nigga standing there going along, the baby daddy co-signing the shit. So she comes up and acts like she targeted her and act like it was about the fucking chicken. And murdered that woman and you could see her on tape. I mean, that shit is so sad. The girl has a 12-year-old daughter. I mean, I hate bullies that do shit like that. It's like why you didn't go shoot a bitch that was prepared for your ass and got her gun out ready to shoot your ass back. You're going to ambush and this lady, the lady goes outside. I don't know why she's outside or the lady had to wait for the order. She brought the chicken. I don't know why she would do that, but she gets out there and she shoots this woman and you can see her doing this shit. I mean, I hate it when people do shit like that. I hope they catch her. They got a warrant. They got her name and they got a warrant out for her arrest. She needs to spend her life in jail because she took the life of that woman who didn't do nothing, didn't have no weapon on her. And her 12-year-old daughter they ask her how she feels. She just keeps saying, I just want my mama. I just want my mama. I just want my mama back. This shit is so fucked up. To do some shit like that to an innocent person, just working to make a living, and girl, see, it always be like that a lot of times. The light workers and the innocent person get fucking fucked up and ain't even do nothing. The dirty motherfucker get the goddamn live and fucking survive and shit. You see, yeah, I saw that story too. It was Senseless. Her man was to calm as well. The doctor, yeah. She said, I just want my child. She said, I want my mama. I I just want my mama back. It's wow. So she must have been a good mother to her daughter. Oh, hey, Darlene. Well, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna be back soon. I was gonna talk to y'all about something else. I don't want to do it in this segment. And I'm proud of the women. I really thought that you all would like, put a disguise to, like use like another email, like a dummy email, emoji for the to see who it is. When I did the abortion segment, talking to that little yummy little baby. You know how some babies be so cute, you kiss their jaw, but you want to just suck on their jaw. They just so yummy, and the way that baby smell. A lot of them had that baby smell, and they smell so good. You can just like eat them. And she's so yummy, walking around with her top off and her little panties. She got some pink panties. She kind of reminds me of the doll that I have downstairs on Nipsey's After the Demon Doll. But her face is cuter, and she got some gold stud earrings in her ear. Her hair's got her hair slicked down, her baby hair brushed down, laying on her head on the side. I got her some ankle bracelet and a ring, and got a fucking toe ring. Just too cute. Adorable. She said she liked the gingerbread cake, gingerbread cookies, and she was eating my desserts all this time. She said, I've been hanging around about 2 years. I've been hanging out off and on. We float by. People, someone had said that before. I forgot who I heard say that, or somebody told it to me, that people that are outside of the physical body because it died will, if they don't get light and love from their family or their loved ones or their lover or their children or their husbands or their wife, they will seek it out. And it's like you're walking in the darkness and you see a house that has light in it. So they not only see it, but they can hear the people, they can see the people. They know if they are now back in their soul state outside of a flesh body, and they know if a person's living in there, who's doing this, why are they hanging around the physically alive person that's also a soul but still encased in a live body? Why is this person, why are they all in that house? And then they know, okay, they know who the person is, they know your name, they know what you look like. So she cool with them, she love them unconditionally. That's what they all hanging in now. I'm finna go over her too. So sometimes it be so many, like you're distracted, or if you got really heavy energy ones, really heavy hitters like Nipsey, my daddy, King Von. I thought of King Von today. That's the baby of the bunch, my little sweetheart. I don't know, I was looking at videos and his picture just popped up, and the way they took his pictures, it looked like his eyes was looking dead at me. And so I looked at him for a few minutes and I said, baby, what do you want to talk? He said something about court and legal proceedings in Atlanta and up there where he come from. Was that Chicago, what they call Chirac? Is that where he is from? He's telling me and stuff that's tied to courts and his crew and the other boy, the big one, that they say he had something to do with having assassinated and might have paid for it, where they used to be friends and they fell out. What is his? He got shot first, the Sagittarius. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And oh, his birthday's coming up with Nipsey's. Thank you, Tria. He said he don't like this. He said it's something going on in corruption in the court system with Atlanta and Chicago. It ties to him, but it also ties to other people associated with his case. With whatever that gang is doing up there. If y'all heard about it already, let me know. I don't know. Or maybe he showed me the cases are already in the legal system in Chicago. Is that where he's from? I'm not talking about Thug. Look, I already predicted this about Young Thug, 3 years ago. I already said this before it happened, so I'm not confused. I'm talking about King Von. Because I don't even think they arrested the nigga that shot him with his cousin, Quando Rondo. I don't think they did anything to them. He's talking about the corruption tied in it. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Is he from, am I right? Is he from Chicago? You said O Block. What you said, true. O Block 6 have been found guilty. What they do? The O Block 6. So that was King Bond's gang. Yeah, they saying that he's telling me some more really explosive details and information and more controversy and more arrests tied to murder and tied to the Chicago Police Department and that mayor up there, the Bulldogger. And she lost, ain't it? I don't think she's still the mayor, but when she was in office, looking drunk with that ugly ass dog, the way he colored up is all fucked up. She should have got some Miss Clairol and dyed him, goddamn it, and dipped him in it or got a paintbrush and went round him, cause round his mouth, the way it's colored around his mouth, that male dog like got a shit stain around his mouth. Like he done shit on himself, like he eats shit or something, Like I don't know, but he look nasty around and back the mouth. That one right there. They said that, goddamn it. Okay, am I wrong? I think I remember that. Didn't that male dog, the one that's a stud, goddamn, the bull, old, that's what my grandma called them when they be old like that, wearing them damn platform nigga shoes and nigga clothes and shit. It'd be a bulldogger, goddamn it. That's a real serious pimping kin type of goddamn lesbian. It's past lesbian. That's a bulldogger, goddamn it. Fuck being a lipstick lesbian. That bitch is a cold ass nigga on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's how she walk, got that pimp walk through that goddamn subway that day I seen her walking. She had that pimp walk on her like an old ass goddamn it player. He said something with her, said that's a dirty ass bitch right there. Now, ain't she out of office? Lightfoot. Light on her feet, goddamn it, because she pimps it down. She got that nigga walk and that nigga talk down. It was a big fat bitch arguing with her one day a couple of years ago. Taller than her. I think they were down there at City Hall meeting or something. I don't know what she said. And rubbed, whatever Mayor Lightfoot said, rubbed the big bitch, tall and big, goddammit, the wrong way. She got up on the mayor about half her goddamn side with that kind of uneven leaning over gray afro with the edges missing. Like they pull out. Yeah, that was my grandmama. That's what she's nothing but an old bulldogger. You can't go over her house no more. I'm like, but mama, I can't. I want to play with. Shut up. She a bulldogger, goddamn it. And don't eat none of her food neither. She can only see you down there because she work at the. I heard Miss Collins over there. Now she a bulldogger going with that damn other big black bulldogger that come down there. They go together. See, my grandmama on the phone gossiping. That's how I started hearing the name. Then somebody in the family, she said they were damn bulldoggers. Well, I don't want you around them. Don't talk to them. You keep walking, goddamn it. She said something to you. You can't eat nothing. Don't take no drink of water. Go around her big ass and drink out the water fountain. Now you better do what I said. Make me beat your ass. Yes, mama. That's where I heard it from. And I heard it. That's where I got this shit from, goddammit. And goddammit, Mayor Lightfoot looked just like one. Who is the mayor now? Because they said even though she ain't the mayor no more, this shit is going to come up and be explosive. Unless somebody paid to keep it down and said tied to the chief of police. Lord have mercy. You see how they do? You see how they do me? See, and they get me in trouble. Because they come in all this shit they say, goddammit. I mean, they... See, y'all, a lot of y'all have been taught to look down on them or disrespect them or say they don't exist. They're not alive no more and shit. And them people are alive. They're still people. They're still human beings. They still function. A lot of y'all just can't see what I see and shit in him. They be up there. And then I'm like, why y'all, just like that gay boy they murdered the other way. His lovers did that. And it's going to come out. That's why that light-skinned boy he was fucking on, DeAndre Cottrell, goddammit. That's why he got a lawyer. He won't talk for himself, even though he gave him something. They was up there fucking and sucking, and they like to shake their ass and got them to have orgies and get fucked by different men and get paid to damn take dick and suck it. And then see, they was jealous of that boy right there that they killed because the boy wanted to push away from him. They broke up with the other one the day before. It's something not clicking here. I'm telling you. Somebody they put in this to participate, and he gave that boy something. Where that boy went running like that crazy and couldn't control himself, just running like that. When I looked, and he said that it was tied to his two lovers, that red one, that light-skinned little motherfucker, and that dark-skinned one that was real goddamn it fine, that he's known since childhood. He might not have been down there, but some kind of way he had helped set it up. I don't know if he had an insurance policy on him, as well as had some type of contract and legal agreement on that boy business and his bank accounts and money, because they've been together since they was children. Not children, goddamn it, children. That's what we said down here, goddamn it. I mean, them two right there, his fuck buddies. That's what the boy is telling me. Then he, and I said, why you want to talk shit from a saved place? Because you feel like your physical body dead. But you know you not really dead. You know that now. Because gay men are very, very vain, honey. Because everything is about wealth, opulence, and beauty. And bitch, I'm fabulous, honey. And if you're not young and hot and fabulous, you don't get a paid no attention. And if you are old sissy, goddamn it, then all you good for is fucking them young boys and getting them your check. Because they always want to be beautiful, honey. And get their work done and keep themselves up. And they BBLs and shit. And they always want a beautiful boy on their motherfucking arm, honey. And if you can't do that, then that means you's a paymaster, bitch. That's what you finna be, a paymaster. Because they ain't finna show your ugly, goddamn long face, decrepit ass, goddamn crypt keeper looking ass out nowhere with them. That's how they think. So he put all that time and effort into his body and his beauty, and it paid off. And he was educated too. Them sisters couldn't take that goddamn shit. And he could throw that dick. And he was skinny. So, a lot of them skinny men, really have some pipe on them, goddamn it. You think they really little, but they make up for it in them goddamn draws. A lot of them skinny. So he probably was packing, and they over there fighting about the nigga and shit. And I said, why did you do this? Why did you come over here? I mean, you just, there we go. He live in Atlanta. Why you talking shit now on the other side? And want to put me out here and want me to repeat this shit? Why you didn't sit in your body? And he was like, I would have been killed. I had to participate and get my con, bitch. You know how it is, bitch. You know how we do. You know how. And I was like, yeah, I do. But so you over there, they can't catch your ass and do nothing to your ass, nah. And a lot of them, but if they're in the secret society, they know you still exist. But the regular people don't, and they think you gone. Oh, boy, he's talking about this woman at his funeral. So I hope they don't cremate the boy. Because he said he don't want to be cremated, baby. He wants to be beat to the gods, honey. He wants to be resting, have a resting face and sitting, honey. He want his face beat. He want his clothes, wardrobe down to the shoe. Yes, I don't know. He said something about a woman is responsible for the funeral. So I don't know if it's his mama, his sisters or something, because there's two women and the Queen of Pentacles come up here. They handle things for him that love him, older women and one with money. So I'm wondering, what are they going to do? Because he wants it to be an extravaganza, bitch. Not put him in no goddamn it, burn him up and put him in no goddamn it pot and sheets and bitch let me shine, honey. But he's like, I'm safe. I feel safe. I can talk to you. I'm like, yeah, talking to me is one thing. But you want me to go out in public and tell on these bitch ass niggas? He's like, yeah, I need you to. He said, because they set me up. He said it was two niggas. It was two niggas. A light skinned one and a fucking dark skinned one, man. Set that damn boy up like that. I don't like that shit. He been hanging. You know how they do. They'll come over here and hang over here. And I'm trying to see if he wants something to eat. You know how they do when they come over here. I'm glad I got them orders out the way. Because I know if they keep on talking and they keep coming in and they hanging around and talking, they going to be thirsty in a minute and want something. Because they know. They got them and know that that's what, treat them like my children, treat them like family. So I'm kind of, I'm already seeing the cuisine. And the meal I know he like, because he down here in Atlanta, goddamn it. That dirty South trap house, goddamn it, cooking, goddamn it. Don't worry about it, baby. I got it. So anyway, I don't know what that means. Talk about my beautiful AKT real man. M period A period M. What is that? I don't know what that means there. Y'all hit my cash out. Make it clap. Grab this on one of you. Thank you, Gina. Aligned. Gina is aligned. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, so Brandon Johnson is the mayor. Corrupt. I gotta look at that picture and see, because there's some more shit gonna go on, and there's some more shit from her administration that's going to come out. Oh, you said stay away from that old bull tiger. She'll do something to you. I said your grandma was Creole, so she probably could see shit. And you know how they get to do. My grandma was nice to the lady and liked the lady till she found out she was fucking a bitch, honey. And said they lived over together, honey, and said one of them is a goddamn man. Said the one act like a man and the other one act like a woman. And she, see him and she sweeping outside, twist her mouth and shit up and sweep and turn her damn head. And then the other neighbors, they don't say nothing. The other bitches out there leaning over the porch and shit with their cup of ice water and shit. Or some damn bill, some of them, they got chill on a goddamn paper sack and shit, or some ice cube. You know how you hear them. You know how a black bitch is. You know when the good gossip and shit coming. When she done drunk all the goddamn ghetto iced tea and Kool-Aid down. And when I say ghetto iced tea or ghetto Kool-Aid, that mean they got a half a pound of sugar in it. It's real motherfucking sweet, real motherfucking cold, and real goddamn it good. You know what I'm talking about? That's that ghetto iced tea, and that's that ghetto goddamn it Kool-Aid. When they, you know how them black bitches is, goddamn it. Don't let them have them house shoes with no socks on, wiggling their toes, heel hanging out, and as they talking about a motherfucker, it gets so good, they drinking that ghetto iced tea with that lemon and shit in there, and that motherfucking ghetto Kool-Aid, and they get gone, so they get to swinging the cup around. You can hear the glass click, 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 clicking around. You know that's a messy bitch. Whenever she clicking them ice cube round and that goddamn glass, and she really hood and motherfucking messy if the bitch got one of them goddamn it red plastic cup, goddamn it, with some ice in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What them goddamn it cups called? That's that damn plastic cup that's red on the outside and white in the inside with some ice in it, or that excuse me, have crushed ice. Some of them have some crushed ice in the goddamn glass, or a fucking crushed cup. One of them cup with the styrofoam, the little white styrofoam. Yeah, that solo cup. Thank you, Gina. That red. The white gotta always be red, ain't it? Messy bitch with a red solo cup, shuffling some ice round in it. And have that goddamn white styrofoam cup with the freezer, the freezer in it. Had a Kool-Aid in it, put it in the freezer and freeze it and sell them for a nickel or 15 cents and shit. Did that see? That's what them kind of bitches I growed up around. Wait a minute. What you said? They claim the shooter is on the lot. They done caught. Wait a minute. For now, today they found. Did they get the person who shot at Trump today? How is Trump doing? Is he in the hospital, or they don't basically took care of it like a flesh wound and let him out? Wait a minute, Tommy says. Tanya says the large pink, the hot pink hair rollers. And like they put them hot pink hair roller in their goddamn wig and put it on that little styrofoam head before they go to work the next day. Them the rollers you talking about, the hot pink ones? The styrofoam ones? Cause I know exactly what the fuck your motherfucking ass talking about. Cause if she rolled my hair with on special occasion, on the holidays or when it was picture day and shit. Or them goddamn plastic one. You talking about, yeah? You have to put your head scarf on so it won't move while you stay. You know what I'm saying? Or they were serious about them goddamn rollers and rolling their goddamn wig with them up. Say when they roll their goddamn hair. Y'all didn't have it down there on the corner, the lady to do the press and curl at the end of the building, you know, fish out here and do the Marcel line and shit with the straightening comb on that motherfucker. They had to be hot pink and plastic, goddamn. And the jumbo one when you want a big fluffy curl, you know, to hang down, goddamn it, you know, not too damn small. You say I can't stand y'all right now. With that Lord, oh my God, and that green and white box, that Lord, boy, you talking about some good pork chops and fried chicken and biscuits with that goddamn Lord. Whoo! Yep, that Marcel line. That, you know, them was the good old days. That was the best part of my life. Being there. Because it's the only time I felt loved and I was taken care of. My grandmother treated me like I was a doll. She treated all her children, her grandchildren. Well, usually she was left with the children's children, the grandchildren. Yolanda, man, you know I did not forget about the hair rollers. You had to have the matching house coat. You had to have the house coat with the belt round it, and you had to have the house shoes. Goddamn it! With the hair roll, it was a set. You had. If y'all mama, y'all grandmama had that belt round it, had them loops around the motherfucking house coat with the belt. You said, yes, that's my great girl. Boy, and had that linoleum on the floor, and they could cook their ass off. And the gossip on that telephone, yep, and at the salon, and Miss Addie, you know, the lady that also did the Marcel slick on the low played the numbers, because my grandmama had the numbers balled up on some of that paper sack and made me walk down there with my hand balled up, and you better not let nobody see that, and you better not tell nobody that. Now, Ed, I want to play 451 and 541, you see what I'm saying? And give her this money, get this little chain, fold that up real little, had a chain wrapped inside the dollar, and then had a fold up piece of paper. Now go up to the other house, tell Miss Betty I want to play the number, and Miss Betty played the numbers and sold. She had the liquor house, so when the liquor store was closed and eating on the weekend, she sold the liquor in the motherfucking beer and sold the shot glasses and shit. Go up Miss Betty's house, just put this in her hand, don't send it to nobody, just ask for Miss Betty. Only ask Miss Betty, only look at Miss Betty in the eye, only talk to Miss Betty. Now walk your ass back down the sidewalk, and I know, let me see, one of them niggas try to say something to you, and you better not deviate, because I'm standing looking at your motherfucking ass. Now walk your ass back down. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. Yeah, they go, they go get that. Look, I can't speak on that one, because my grandmother had her pints hid under the fucking cabinet. So I don't know where but you know what? She probably was getting from Miss Betty. But see, my grandmama also liked to go to the goddamn juke joint when I was a baby. My mother said she was so embarrassed looking for my grandmama, looking for me. My grandmama out there slanging her ass and throwing that ass in a circle with me as a baby on her fucking hip. Took me wherever she was fucking going, told my mama that she wasn't taking me from her. My grandma just made me her own goddamn baby. So I'm up in the juke joint with the dirt floor and the jukebox and shit. They throwing ass. They down. They would call it the dog back then. Like we get on our knees, you know, and we throwing our ass and popping our ass and shit, you know, on our knees and shit, face down, ass up. They called it the dogs. My grandma, I don't know, I had big old ass, and so she up there in the juke joint with her house shoes on, or just straight up get barefooted, especially if she want to cut a bitch. They get barefooted up there throwing just ghetto as hell. But you know, it seemed like niggas like that kind of shit, because niggas was always chasing my grandmama. Oh, I was fixing my fingernail. Oh, you said they knew everybody business. You know, it's good to have bitches around there like that. Child, it ain't say your grandmama didn't was like my grandmama. They ain't say swole long. They had see Dr. Davis done gave me my water pill. Then she drank that ice water and take them water pill. But then they up there eating pig, all kinds of shit. Girl, so that would contribute to that swelling and inflammation in the body. Oh, and the cigarette case. Yes, you know what? I got to find. I like those. You see, women, they kind of hid they shit back then, even though you kind of see it, but they were still a little bit slick and a little bit classy with their slutty ways. You know what I'm saying? They had to run and take please, the running table. I remember the running table. See, I love all of that stuff. When we get together, I might, and we, you know, do the ancestor altar and we party and shit. I'm probably gonna have that country shit, that old school shit, the running table. The guy, please don't mention the tablecloth now. That checkerboard tablecloth. But then again, I'll spare y'all that. I have a white one. That's that tablecloth. That chewing stuff. My great grandmother did that. My grandmama didn't do it. But my great grandmother, she kept her that, what is that? It looked like a it was square, almost like a compressed piece, I guess, of tobacco, but it was very soft. And then she had her snuff, the powdered snuff, and the little chewing thing. And she's like, "Go get this to mom." I had to go. It's like, "Grandma, here's your stuff. Great grandma, here's your stuff. Mama told me to give it to you." I was never disrespectful. We were not taught to disrespect them, and whatever they wanted, we were taught to honor it. Yeah, I know about them playing cards in the backyard and the card table with the beer and the cards and arguing and shit with the goddamn box fan out there. This, everybody then they have the one they had the box fans and they out there arguing and shit and gambling and the music loud and Al Green and shit. Love and happiness. I am. Yeah, I loved. I still do. I'm not ashamed of coming from that culture. I thought it was beautiful back then. But yeah, I'm so glad I have some of y'all here that remember and that experience that like I did. So I'm not by myself. Man, the box fan get it cold, especially when the sun go down and shit. Them box fans be feeling good. Oh my god! But it was so hot in the daytime, it wasn't as good. But you know how it is when you sleep that box fan. Oh my god! I just hadn't done it in years though. Yes. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna take another break and go. That just blew my mind so bad. Yes, the Dawn dishwashing. Yes, but my grandma would use that Tide washing powder in our bath. And we had all them bubbles. And then we saw the commercial. Oh, grandma, I want that. I want Mr. Bubble. She'd get Mr. Bubble. But her old school girl, it was the Tide washing powders that she put in there and had all them bubbles and would scrub us down. Oh, ain't it waking up from that summer cold? Oh, it's nothing like it. Um, but I'll be. I still use a Lysol, Yolanda. Well, I'm hot now. Let me turn my air and go get me some water. That just blew my mind so bad, y'all. I had to come back and ask y'all. Do y'all remember that I just said this? God damn it. I think they still probably got it all over the news now, but I know he's okay. Trump is okay. Hey Tanya. Hey everybody. You know what? Stop it, Dominique. Do you know I still buy Dial soap? The old yellow Dial. I am still addicted to that soap. All that Dove and all that shit, I don't fuck with. I don't like how it leaves that film on your skin and make it soft like that. It coats the skin. I like because that Dial get down to the nitty gritty. Especially like if I had something irritating on my skin or a ringworm like I used to have or uneven skin. I like to soak and get real soft in that hot ass water because I'm country. I don't fuck a shower. I like to lift my leg up, goddamn, like that shit get up my ass and soak in a hot goddamn it bath. And then I like to get one of them kind of rough rags and screw over that Dial soap. Not them new flavors they got. That old school yellow goddamn it Dial. Whatever it make dry, that antibacterial, baby. And if my skin dry, I don't really care about it because I'm going to coat it with my own skin cream that I make anyway. So, yeah, don't talk about about used to. Still do, goddamn it. Still do. I love that goddamn Dial. I don't fuck with that nail. Anyway, I know. I'm mad at my girl about a lot of shit, but I miss the her I knew as a baby. But I love y'all. Y'all hit my cash up, please. The ones that love me and like to support me so I can continue to do what I'm doing. Hit my cash up, make it clap. I'll be back, but I need to. Shit, I'm gonna go soak right now. God damn it, I love y'all.